Christy with Scrapbook Chicks. Today we're going to make a layout using the Hello Fall collection from Little Yellow Bicycle. It is a gorgeous collection with lots of rich colors, perfect for scrapbooking all of your fall family photos. Just all the fun fall events that we tend to do, like going to the pumpkin patch and making piles of leaves and jumping in them, Thanksgiving, just all of those good autumn memories. So let's get started. All right, I told you we'd be using products from the Little Yellow Bicycle Hello Fall collection, and I love this collection. This is my favorite fall collection, and this was the most exciting box to open. Love this. Here's the chipboard shapes. Look at the owl, look how cute that is, and the birds and the acorns, and the tree, and the flourish. Yay, make me happy. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly show you some of the different items. We're definitely going to use this 10 things pocket on the layout. I think this is just a wonderful idea for a great way to scrapbook the really important things in your life. Cute little journaling cards. And here are the beautiful papers. I just love the colors. Obviously, my favorite paper would have to be a tie between this, which is very adorable, and the paper we're using exclusively today, which is the tree, and then the opposite of the tree. So the cool thing about the tree paper is that the back is intended to be used as the other side for your page. So these will be the main pieces of our page today. The first thing I'm going to do is cut the edges off my paper, so I'm just going to cut these into 12-inch sheets, just trim the excess. So to do this layout, you would just need 2 background papers. You could easily use cardstock. This is a good layout to use, though, I will say, on just the different kinds of papers that have the design off to one side. A lot of times we don't know what to do with those pages, and this is one of my favorite ways to use those. So this is going to be the base of my layout. I am going to cut some strips from this blue paper here. I'm going to use this for my photo mats. I will not be using photos today, but I will be showing you where the photos go through the mats. So I'm just going to cut a 4-inch by 12-inch strip from this paper. And I'm going to do that from a few papers so that I have multiple colors for photo mats, because I want to pick up all the different colors that are in the leaves on the tree, which are gorgeous. So now I have a brown photo mat and a blue photo mat. I definitely want a red photo mat. It does make me a little sad to cut this paper, but I think I can handle it. Knowing me, I'll probably get another sheet, so that's my dirty little secret. I'm just gonna cut, because I like the back, that's my key. I'm just gonna suck it up and cut this paper. It will be okay. But I'm also going to save the owls and the things at the bottom, because I really like those. So I'm just going to take a 4-inch strip and then cut a photo mat from that. So again, a 4x6 mat. I'm going to want a total of 5 mats. I'm going to use this leaf paper, but I'm going to use the reverse side. I like the orange, so I want an orange mat. Again, cut a 4x6. If you wanted to use less paper, this is a great way to use up scraps. A lot of times I have a lot of scraps left from layouts. I am not the best of scrap users. Then I think I will also use the green on the back of this paper. My other option would be the leaves, but I feel like those are just a little too busy. So I'm going to use this green. Another thing you could be doing on this layout, it would be a good idea that you could just use cardstock. You don't have to use the pattern papers, but I'm using them because I love them and I can, so I'm going to. All right, now I've got my 5 photo mats. So I need to place them on my layout. I am going to use primarily on my layout, I'm going to do the 10 things I love about fall. So I need to figure out where I'm going to put my title. If you aren't familiar with my work, I am a quick and simple scrapbooker. I believe in getting it done and getting it on the page. I think that's the most important thing. It doesn't do us any good to have a super duper beautiful page that nobody ever sees because it's not in our book. So I'm just gonna roughly lay these out. All right, I'm back with my ink. I definitely just wanna quickly put ink on the edges of my photo mats. Nothing major, but just a little. The design I'm using on this page is my basic go-to design for something when I know that I'm gonna want several photos on a page. I really believe in scrap lifting yourself. I do that frequently. I think a lot of us have beat ourselves up about our scrapbooking over the years, and I just don't think we need to do that. I think, you know, if you've scrapbooked anything, you're actually ahead. I don't like it when people say they're behind, and I really just believe in putting our memories in the book. So, I think you can make cute, fun pages in short amounts of time. Okay, so my title is just going to be basic. It's going to be the 10 things I love about fall. I do have some little bits from my ink pad on my paper, so I need to take those off. All right, I'm just going to adhere these photos. I actually prefer to have them about 1/4 inch apart. I'm just eyeballing everything. As you can see, it's all, I'm an eyeballer. I'm not really official with things. And I'm thinking here. I am going to now just go through and adhere the photos to the page. I like to use the pink Scotch Advanced Tape Glider gun. So I'm using that today. People ask all the time, does it bother me that it's so bulky? And I will tell you that it doesn't bother me at all. I switched to using this when I really started doing a lot of sample layouts for Scrapbook Chicks because I was going through adhesive like there was no tomorrow. And adhesive gets expensive when you're using the smaller tape guns. So I wanted something that would last longer. And my good friend Jennifer assured me that this would last longer and be more affordable, so I took the leap and tried it. And I haven't really gone back. Full scrapbooker. I believe in getting it done and getting it on the page. So I've got my photos here. My mats are 4x6. I will need to trim down my photos when I do adhere them to this page, but I'm okay with that. Then I got my title. I will go after the fact, not gonna do it now, and write the 10 things I love about fall. So the cute thing about these envelopes, they have all of the little things that you can actually write the 10 things you love about fall. I am not someone who likes to cut my page protectors. I'm not that person. So I do want to keep this towards the top of the page so that when people are looking through my book, if they want to see the things that I love about fall, they are able to pull these out. So I'm just going to kind of fan them out. just because I like to see the rainbow of colors, and I will just be slapping this down right here. It kind of looks like a Thanksgiving turkey in my opinion. The one thing I think I'm going to do, just to add some extra color, I'm going to mat this orange piece with another piece of paper. So I need to decide what paper I'm going to do that with. So this mat I'm going to cut with the orange. Will be a 5" by 7" mat. And I'm not going to cut my whole piece. I'm just going to cut it to the 5. And then I'll go to 5 over here and cut all the way on this one. So I've got a 5" by 7" mat. That way if I do want to use something larger, I can. I'm just going to ink the orange side. Then I'm going to go back to my already inked 4 by 6 mat and redo the ink on the opposite side, back side, so that it shows. And I will adhere that. Got more mess from my ink pad on the page. Put that away. Now, everything on this layout is relatively straight. I'm usually a straight person, so I do that, but it's not something that you couldn't angle things just to make it a little different. That's no big deal at all. I think it's fun to do that, and I do that sometimes as well. Okay, so I've got this. The other thing that I could have done that I now wish I had done, but I'm not going to go back and do, is make this actually a 4.5 by 6.5 mat so that there was more of this showing, but that's okay. So I'm going to adhere that on my page, and then I will be almost finished with my layout. I am just going to go through, and these are intended to be something that you can use to change the 10 things you love. You can actually lift off the fall and put a different flag. What I think I'm going to do is actually I'm going to leave the fall, and then I am just going to use these as little accents. So right here, I'm planning on putting a family photo. So I'm going to put my life because my kids and my husband are my life. I'm guessing this one will probably have photos of, let's see, I'm not going to do that there. This will probably be my hubby. My family, on this one I'll have just my 2 little guys. Let's see, probably put that right there. And then this moment will go on the blue. So I could, if I wanted, add something in to this, but I really think I'm good. I'm gonna go through and look because I'm lucky and I have all of these embellishments at my disposal. I don't think there's really anything else that I do want to add at this point. I think I will possibly, after I add photos, add in some buttons. But for now, I'm done with my layout. So it was a quick little layout, but I think it's pretty cute. I think it works, and I think it will definitely convey the message that I want to send. I will also, after the fact, I'm thinking what I'm going to do on this little yellow flag, I'll probably journal there. So that can just go probably right there or somewhere on my page. Thanks for joining me today, and stay tuned for more Scrapbook Chicks layout videos. All of these products are available at scrapbookchicks.com.